Heyo everyone, this is Greg. Welcome back to Geek Cheese and welcome back to some more fake baseball action here. This is Cheese League Baseball powered by Super Mega Baseball 4. That's right. That's what we do. And yeah, we're going to watch some more quarterfinal action. So this is game number 5 of the series, best of 7 if it goes. Well, I guess it has to go to that, right? Of the Cherubs and the Stilton Saucers. Technically, it doesn't have to go to 7. What am I talking about? So yeah, tied 2 apiece between these two teams. We got Faye Faulkner on the mound versus Theo Sellers on for the Saucers. As you can see, Faulkner 1-1 record, a 3.60 ERA. So it's been kind of up and down. Sellers has no win or loss recorded, 9 ERA, so a little elevated. Let's get in there. Let's go watch this game. So this is this is a interesting series. Obviously, the Stilton Saucers are the lower seeded team. Frankly, I like their chances better, but that is just me. But gotta look here at the lineups. We got the Extreme Speed Demons in the Cheddar Cherubs versus the Extreme Contact Specialists in the Stilton Saucers. Back again at the corral. And here we go. Theo Sellers takes the mound and baseball. Fake baseball. All right, Blake Garrett, catcher leading off, 182 average for him. A little odd to have the catcher leading off, but he's a big contact guy and actually runs quite well. Big contact guy, but hasn't really hit a lot. So maybe moving him up in the lineup will spark something here for the Cherubs. And maybe not. Little line out to Miller to start off the game.
Number 17,
Casey Giles steps in. A-rated, A-minus rated Casey Giles. 4-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup. That is what is in Sellers' arsenal. Over to Bracketeer at shortstop for the second out. Esquivel, A+ rated. You see, she's on fire, hitting the hell out of the ball. 4 homers, 10 RBIs, 481 average. So Sellers definitely doesn't want to float one here. Big velocity pitcher, kind of accuracy. Big on accuracy too. As he walks Esquivel. So pitch to Pittman. Worley Pittman, the center fielder. 286 average for him. I need to check the integrity of my recording as Esquivel dives back, but I think we are doing well. He's fouled away. 1-1 count, 2 outs, and now the 1-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on first. And Esquivel goes and stole that base. Stole that base easily. And that one's fouled away. 2-2. And fouled away again. Pittman putting together a pretty decent at-bat here. And wins the battle. A base hit up the middle. Batista fires home. It is cut off and wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's an RBI single for Pittman. And the Cheddar Cherubs are on the board first. And Pittman runs well, and he's going. And they're just kind of stealing on, Cannon Wilhelm, who doesn't have a good arm behind the plate. 3-0 count the Lions, and walks him. So Sellers looking a little rough, getting a little roughed up out here. All right, Patty Carpenter comes in. Patty Carpenter. I was going to say, this is his first at-bat of the tournament. And a swinging bunt back to Sellers. The flip to first for the out. I'm going to look up Patty Carpenter because I don't recall if Carpenter actually hit in any of the other tournament games. All right, Caldwell's going to lead it off here against Faye Faulkner, the DH, and rips one just foul down the line. And now rips one right into the glove of Lyons at second. And Bria Bracketeer steps in. All right, this is interesting. Yeah, pretty sure he did not hit in the last tournament at all. Faulkner, four-seamer, cutter, slider, curveball, changeup. And that's a base hit down the left field line. So a base runner for the home team. Brings up Colt Lowery. And that one is popped up in very shallow left field. Carpenter camps under it. Carpenter. No, I'm looking here. No. Take that back. As that one is lined hard, but foul. Here's Wilhelm. 2 outs, runner on first. Ooh, almost hit him. Chin music. Scraped his beard, maybe. And that's a foul ball. Carpenter, 2 at-bats, maybe. And that's a walk. Carpenter. Yeah, 3 at-bats, 0 for 3. Did hit in the last tournament, just has not hit in this tournament yet. All right, Nash Schaefer steps in with 2 on. And that is a high fly ball, and that is carrying. Is that going to go? I think it is. Yes, it sneaks over the big wall out there in left field. Just gets over. 363-foot shot. The 3-run jack for Schaefer's 4th homer, 11th RBI. Brings up Demetrius Spencer, left fielder. Lefty in the box. 280 average for him. So Faulkner gives up the long ball and gives up the early lead. Flips that one off to the right side. 3-0 now. And Jesus. All right, so another walk. A lot of walks already, which is not good. There's Batista. Hasn't been hitting a lot. Center fielder only hitting 200. And no real threat to run there at first base either for the Saucers. A lot of these impact hits are coming with 2 outs. The delivery, and there's a jack. And is that going to... Ooh, gets over Escovel's head. Runner is coming home. Lyons is going to fire anyway, but there is no chance. It is a 4-1 ball game. The RBI double for Batista, who I just said is not hitting well. All right, got Gabe Peacock up now. And a runner on second, runs quite well, but that is a little pop out to Johns. And 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Boy, oh boy, the Stilton Saucers came to play. Hey, here's Wanda Moore, your first baseman. Cheddar Cherubs fans out there. Like a puma. Sellers snares that. Here's Arthur Johns. Got those cat-like reflexes. All right, 0-2 on Johns. It's top of the order up again, right? No. No, what am I talking about? Here's Blankenship. Third baseman Blankenship. And 1-1. And now the 1-2. And I'll roller over to Miller. That'll be the final out of the inning. So a quick 1-2-3 in the top of the second for Sellers. Ari Miller steps in. It'll be 9-1-2. way inside. And, you know, Faulkner's accuracy is not good right now. And this could be... Okay, no. Moore is able to get back. I thought there was going to be trouble. I thought they were both going to go after the ball. And then we'd have a race to first base. But instead, it's just an out. Here's Anson Caldwell. 0 for 1 today. And hits that one well, but... Pittman is there. That is out number 2, and Bracketeer steps up. She's 1 for 1 with a single. 2 outs here. Bottom of the second. Fouled away. And 1-1. And that is hit high and far, and I don't think it has the distance. It does not. Pittman is there. And a quick 1-2-3 there for Faulkner. So top of the third we go. Blake Garrett, top of the order. Due up here for those Cheddar Cherubs in the top of the third. Sellers has an elite changeup, which we see right there. And there again. Does have the fall behind feature though, which is impacting him a little bit. We're being 35 pitches in the third, not too bad. That one's fouled away. 2-2. Really relying on that changeup. There's a... Fooled him a little bit. The fastball right down the pipe. 97 freezes him. Strikeout for the first out. The top of the third. Giles steps in now. 1-1. There's that changeup. Ooh, then goes to the big curve. Schaefer goes over to field and Sellers covers. That's just good fundamentals. And now there are 2 outs. So if you're listening out there, kids, which we know that you are, you want to practice good fundamentals, is Esquivel 0-2 in the hole. Down on strike she goes. So what you want to do as a pitcher, if the ball is hit to the first baseman, you want to run diagonally toward the base, or you want to run diagonally toward the line and then up the baseline a little bit. So you kind of want to take a route that takes you up the baseline a little bit. So almost so you're paralleling the runner in the event that the throw comes to you instead of to the bag, that you can go and tag the runner. So here's Cannon Wilhelm. Runner on first. That was just a base hit to lead off the bottom of the third here for the Saucers, as I was explaining some fundamentals. And runner goes and is thrown out. Good job by Garrett behind the plate. And Cannon Wilhelm tees off in this foul. Oof. Is that out of the park? It is out of the ballpark. .468-foot jack, his 4th homer, 9th RBI of the tournament. Solo shot extends the lead 5-1 now here for the Saucers. Right, Faye Faulkner steps in now. Here's Pooch Jennings. Comes in. And that one's going to drop in. Now Schaefer, the base hit. And Demetrius Spencer steps up, the left fielder, with the walk thus far. So some seeds. Pooch Jennings, by the way, in, and that one sneaks through the right side. So a base hit puts runners first and second here with 1 out. And Les Batista up. 1 for 1 with a double and an RBI today. So Faulkner didn't last long. unfortunately, for this team. And she got roughed up quite a bit in the last tournament, too, in her... she had 2 starts. Actually, no, 1 start. I apologize. Yeah, she got roughed up a little bit in 1 start. All right, 2 outs now with 2 on as Gabe Peacock up. Looks at a strike. And that is a hit the Lions, and that is out number 3. They get another run, though, in the solo shot. 4, 5, and 6 due up here, top of the 4th, for the visiting Cheddar Cherubs. Worley Pittman will step up. Single and an RBI for him. Oh, they only gave him a single on that, I guess. He advanced, and that one is hit into the right field corner. Oh, and it gets over, was that Nash? No, it's Lowery. It gets over Lowery's head. Thought about going for 3, stays put. So leadoff double. And that brings up Elliott Lyons with a walk. And a very, very speedy runner at second base here for the Cherubs. Slow roller to Miller at second, out number 1. The runner does move up to third. So we have a runner at third now for Patty Carpenter. It's his first 2 at-bats here of the whole entire tournament. And slow roller to Miller again. The run does come home and scores. Count almost as good as a sac bunt, I suppose. And that brings up Wanda Moore, 2 outs here, top of the 4th. And more skies 1. Ooh, wow. I didn't know what was going on there. I didn't know who was coming to get that. I didn't know what was happening. But they do get the out, so that's what's good. As Ari Miller steps in. And that is going to be a base hit down in the left field corner. And actually, Carpenter fields it quickly, and they do hold him to only a single. Anson Caldwell steps in. Carpenter might be gone after that just because they're hitting the ball hard off him. Or I'm sorry, Carpenter. Pooch Jennings, I meant. This could be 2, though. Johns to Lyons to Moore for the 6-4-3 double play. And that brings up Bria Bracketeer. And popped up. And Esquivel is there, so little trouble early, but Jennings gets out of it. And we go to the top of the 5th, 5-2. The Stilton Saucers are still leading this as Arthur Johns steps in. Let's take a temp check here of Theo Sellers. 57th pitch coming. And it's a foul ball down the left field line. Arthur Johns in the hole 0-2, and down a strikes it goes. And inside the Blankenship who's 0-for-1. So, how well is he doing on stamina? Pretty good on stamina yet. You know, a little less than half a tank. Ooh, that was a weird little hit. That was a very strange hit. That must have bounced at home plate like a rubber ball into left field. So that was strange. So an oddity, and that puts a runner on first. That one is not a bounce off the plate. That's a regular old line out to Spencer. That brings up Giles with 2 outs. And a runner on first here in the fifth. The Sellers is, yeah, for all intents and purposes, looking pretty good. Mentioned he's gotten roughed up this tournament thus far, but it's looking pretty good today. Of course, that temp check was brought to you by Stale Air HVAC. The air ain't fair, call Stale Air. Colt Lowery. And there's a hit to Moore for out number 1. Wilhelm steps in. He's a home run today. He hit it out of the whole darn park. Actually, was that an opposite field shot too? 1-on-1. How much longer is Pooch Jennings going to stay out there? And that was... Ooh, no, Moore snow cones it. And they get the out. Good play by Wanda Moore at first base. In-step Schaefer. All right, lefty on lefty matchup. They're going to keep Jennings in for this. And Jennings was also, like, their best reliever in the last tournament. So you see his 2.89 ERA. He's pretty darn good. Slow roller over to Johns at short, and that is the final out. So a couple of quick innings here. Quick half innings, I should say. And we're going to the top of the 6th. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Cherubs. Escobar will step in. 0 for 1 with a walk. I'm liking these Cheddar Cherubs logos that I'm drawing. Better than the one that I've created for this tournament. That is absolutely tattooed to the deepest part of the ballpark and gone. Oh my God, how far is that going to be? Escobar, 471-foot jack, 5th homer, 11th RBI of the tournament. That solo shot puts him closer to tying this ball game. Still 5-3. Boy, that was a tank. That is the deepest part of the ballpark. So that's that like little notch. There's a couple of new stadiums in Super Mega Baseball 4 that have that like little notch out in left center. You're like, damn, that's a tank to get out of there. That's a base hit. So is that Pittman, right? So Pittman with hit here. Nobody out. Top of the 6th. And the Cheddar bats are coming alive. All right, and actually that chases Sellers from the game. Reagan Brady's coming in. Ball low, the fireballer out of the Saucers bullpen, and that's a squibber through the right side. Puts runners first and second now. Patty Carpenter's 0 for 2. Let's take a look here. Brady. Oh, Brady is their Reagan Brady is their bonus pitcher, so I don't have stats on her. That is right. A little dinker, but foul. And they inside move. They check on the runner. Hate that move. And 1-1 now to Carpenter. Fouled away. Good speed at second. And they check on the runner again. So runner goes now, and throw down to second. To strike him out, throw him out, double play. How about that? The double steal results in a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Runner does get the third, but now there are 2 outs, and this inning has changed. And that play absolutely hurt the Cherubs. Wow, that just sucked all the air out of the Cherub sails right there. Okay. Well, we're going to have 6, 7, 8 due up here for the Saucers. And Jennings is out. Oliver Jenkins in. And Jenkins, we know what he has done in this tournament. Pretty darn good as well. 2.57 ERA entering this game. Jenkins there. Yes, that is a walk. These guys just keep making me eat my words. Jenkins is their bonus pitcher as well, so I don't have historical data for him. Surprised Drummond has been used quite a bit out of this bullpen, so I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her, though. There's less Batista. And 1 and 2 on Batista. Runner on first. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. And off the fists. And can they complete the double play? They cannot. Batista runs quite well for a big guy. So the hit down to first. They try to turn 2. They cannot. Puts a runner at first. Gabe Peacock in. And number 8 hitter as well. Yeah, you see Jenkins' stamina. He's huffing and puffing out there already. That's a base hit up the middle. He might face his requisite 3 batters and then just call it a day. Just pull him. Probably drop in Drummond. Here's Ari Miller. 1 for 2, the single. Yep. Do I know the AI in this game, or do I know the AI in this game? Have I played and watched this game too much? The answer is yes. Ooh, that is a strike. Miller fouls that one off. Oh, and 2 count. And down on strikes he goes. It was a good pitch. It was a good slider. And that brings in Caldwell, who's 0 for 3 out of the leadoff spot. With runners first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. You know, Caldwell doesn't have a homer yet, which is interesting. And you know what? He didn't have a homer the whole entire last series either. Last tournament, I should say. Breaks his bat right there because he's mad. But guess what? They still have the 5-3 lead with Arthur Johns coming up. And who are they going to drop in there? All right, they're sticking with Brady. I mean, why not? She's pitching quite well. 1 pitch, 1 out right there. That's pretty good. And here's Blankenship. Blankenship looks like a strike. And swings through that one. 0-2. Try to get him chase the high and away slider. And 1-2. Down on strikes he goes. Brady just goes up the ladder. So 2 outs. Blake Garrett steps in. He's 0 for 3. This is the final shot here for the Cheddar Cherubs. We're the higher seed, by the way, in this tournament. As I have the hiccups now. I should mention that they are the higher seed. Over to Peacock at third. Out number 3. Ball game over, and the Stilton Saucers win yet another one. 5-3. 3-6-0 to 5-9-0. They kind of mounted a comeback. They did the Cherubs there in the 6th, but you know, that strike him out, throw him out double play honestly just killed it. That just killed all of the momentum for them. And that's what did it. So let's take a look at the offense. Really, really good day for Pittman there, 3 for 3. And a couple other hits throughout. The home run there from Escobar, the big shot, 471-foot jack. 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. On the Saucers side, homers for Wilhelm and Schaefer. Of course, Schaefer, the big 3-run blast. He had a good day, 2 for 3. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts for them. So Sellers picks up his first win. He had a couple of no decisions before this. Faulkner picks up her 2nd loss, and Brady will pick up her 4th save. How about that? And there we have the top 3, Schaefer, Pittman, and Escobar. And that's what it looks like. So with that win, folks, that gives the Stilton Saucers the 3-2 advantage in this best of 7, potentially best of 7 series. The next 2 games, though, will be back at Lafayette Corner. That's the Cheddar Cherubs home. If the Saucers win, this would be quite the upset because look at there, the number 11 seed in this tournament versus the number 3 seed in the Cheddar Cherubs. So something to definitely watch for. next time. But that is it for me right now. Thank you so much for watching. This is Cheese League Baseball, and I'm Greg, Geek Cheese, YouTube, yada yada yada. You know, hit subscribe, hit like. If you do hit like, that's great, because if you give it a thumbs up, then other people see this, and the algorithm works in my favor. But other than that, yep, that's it for me, folks, and we'll see you next time for some more Cheese League Baseball action. Later.